Hey guys, this is Mary Jo, your photographer, lifestyle influencer, and content curator. Welcome to my vision board party. This is my actual photo studio, Mary Jo Ritchie Photography. That's me. As you can see, I still got my Christmas stuff up, but we are getting prepared to have our vision board party. And Sonia, the founder, she has some guests coming in, and we will get to see more of that. But stay tuned for more as we head on. So we were just waiting on everyone to arrive, but we were just having small chat. As you can see, we have a lot of different types of magazine, National Geographic, People, all that good stuff. But me and my sister do have Slay Talks. It's our actual show that we have on YouTube. It's called The Slay Hive. We're The Slay Hive and we have Slay Talk Show. We talk about fashion, business, and beauty. Don't forget to follow us on that. We'll be back for that and more. But yeah, y'all, they bought me a birthday cake for my birthday. My birthday is January 20th, and I've been celebrating all week. And we were getting started to get our vision board started, and I got my cake. I was just like extra happy. And y'all know we had to have some champagne in the meantime, but we were just kind of cutting our boards down and getting right to the nitty gritty of everything and waiting on other guests to arrive before we started. I've been getting the footage of you.
Look great. Cinematic. That was cute. Oh yeah, the cinematic is bomb. Yeah, let me put this on.
Oh yeah, get that same one.
Yeah, cinematic is bomb.
Dile que se lo lleve. I didn't get you lunch because I didn't know.
You came with your mom today?
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys your lunches. So I can at least start getting that out of the way.
Let me know how much.
Okay. Pero si quieres tomarte asiento donde estés, y ahorita te voy a presentar.
Someone did bring some wine and we were already drinking some champagne, but we were still waiting on guests to arrive. But that is our first guest speaker of the day. But we were getting our lunches. At that time, we went to Rosales on Western Avenue, one of my favorite places to go.
Oh, you did?
They actually have really good Hispanic Mexican food. And I did get a steak quesadilla, and I got a side of rice. And a lot of the girls ordered 3 steak tacos with cilantro and onion, but it was really good. So we were able to start eating as our final guests did arrive, and everybody was enjoying their food before all of our guest speakers came on, and the food was absolutely good per usual.
We have been planning this, and every month we're going to be planning an activity. But before we get started, I want to thank you guys for taking the time out of your busy schedules, for coming today and participating in this and to many more activities that we will be having. Before we get started, so muchas gracias por estar aquí el día de hoy. Yo sé que hemos estado planeando esto por mucho tiempo y ya por fin se llegó el día. So les tengo muchas sorpresas hoy. Pero antes de empezar, before we start, I want to introduce Simone. She didn't make it to our dinner, so I want her to introduce herself. She is our new member of this group. So go ahead.
Hey everybody, I am Simone Jenkins. I'm Mary Jo's god sister. So she was ranting and raving about the connection in the group, and she brought me in. So I'm excited to make other connections with women of color, women overall. I am a serial entrepreneur. I walked away from my job about 2 years ago, and I have been a full-time entrepreneur ever since. And I launched a virtual assistant business. So I help businesses with a lot of administration, project management, and social media, web design, and things like that. It's a roller coaster as an entrepreneur because you never know how it's going to be, right? But I just stay steadfast. It is something that I have been praying and fasting about, so I'm staying steadfast in my entrepreneurship. So the thing that I've been wanting to do in my entrepreneurship is make connections and connect to community. Those are two things that, as I'm in the nonprofit world, is that it's very important. Connections with other like minds and connecting to the community is two key things that has allowed me to be successful in entrepreneurship as of today. So thank you guys for having me, and I'm excited to be here.
Thank you.
Yay!
All right. So today I have a couple of I have a schedule for you guys. So I'm gonna pass you guys the agenda, and the reason why I was being like Missy all pressured on time is because I have guest speakers coming in today, and and so my dear friend Josefina, she's one of our guest speakers. She is only Spanish speaking, but I will translate for her. So I'm gonna go ahead and introduce her in a minute. Okay, and I'll do this side. Yeah. And then we also have a guest today that's visiting us, Miss Beth. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Beth
It's
Sanford,
2 pages.
and I've met Sonia through Dora through Howard Park. I am the background. I'm an architect by trade, by schooling,
Nice.
but I've been very involved in the community in the city. I'm on the Northeast Neighborhood Council board. I'm on the NNRO Affordable Housing Committee. I've been involved with parks. I'm the chairman of the Venues Parks and Arts Foundation, and I'm also on a South-End Trade Works board, which is a not-for-profit for basically historic preservation, salvaging, and teaching people and women, also kids, about the building trades, and also working on old buildings. But in general, my thought here is like learning how to grow. I've done the last 6 months or so. I've been working as an architect from as my own business, and learning more about business and learning about connections and people who are interested in the community and want to build a better community.
Nice.
But my passion really is like affordable housing and urban renewal and design and really building better communities.
Thank you for
Thank you
coming.
so
Thank
much,
you.
Beth.
So thank you for letting me.
being here today.
Thank you. And Dora said, "Do you want to go?" And Sonia, I'm like, "Sure." So thank you, Sonia, for allowing me to kind of crash a party.
So, and then Beth also provided a lot of our magazines here today. So
Thank
thank
you.
you so much.
Thank
you.
And after I introduce our first guest speaker, we'll revisit the mission and the vision and mission. And I do have a worksheet that we're gonna do regarding the book that we're reading. Okay. So voy a presentar a mi amiga José. Ella es propietaria de un negocio hispano aquí local, Los Tres Mangos, so you guys may know it's on Western, que en realidad es una franquicia, perdón, en muchas ciudades de Indiana, so como Elka, también tiene ya 2 locales en Elka, y también compra casas y las vende junto con su marido. Y ella nos hablará cómo ella ha podido lograr tantas metas en su vida, cómo ha podido ser.
He estado como queriendo hacer esto para a lo mejor motivar o dar cosas que a lo mejor ustedes pueden agarrar, ¿verdad? No digo que van a hacer lo mismo, pero yo les voy a comentar o les voy a decir lo que yo he hecho, lo mío. Ya si cada uno de ustedes ya empezó o va a empezar, o lo que tenga cada uno con sus metas.
They were never really like a person to be like, oh, thank you God for like the good things that we have. So she's saying that she respects all religions. She knows that there's many religions. We all have many different beliefs, but there's only one God. And so she started doing that. She started getting closer to God. And she mentioned that one time she was watching one of my Facebook lives, and on that Facebook live, whoever was speaking mentioned that we're really good at pointing at what we want. And our mind is very powerful. So what we think, like all of that has power. And sometimes we ask for things that we want, but we don't need them. Or sometimes we already want something that we already have. And so she's basically saying that God helps us in everything, and that we should be grateful for everything that we have. And she was explaining how she used to have 3 jobs, where she was a waitress, and at the same time she worked at a bakery, and at the same time when she was done with those 2 jobs, she would go clean a house. So she's just saying that there's no reason why we can't do that too. If she was able to do it, we can do it too.
I agree.
And we all have that ability to be able to accomplish having 3 jobs. I just relate so much.
Entonces, pues yo,
The last part with her. So look at all my notes. So just finding that goal, but making it reachable. And eliminating all of the bad things in your life. If it's that friend, if it's that person, if it's a bad habit, eliminating it out of our life. So she just wanted to explain that hopefully in a part 2 she can talk a little bit more about her story. But she ended up having 7 ice cream shops from the beginning to now. And every year her husband and her, she would focus, we're gonna open 1 shop every year, and that's what they did. For real, this is my gift to you guys. And these are, every single one of these speakers are very, very close friends to me. They're not people that I see every day. Sometimes I will go months without seeing them, but when I see them, we're family. And I learn a lot from them, and they have always helped me whenever I've needed it. They have been there in situations that I've always, my motivation. Like, these are the people that have like helped me continue to do what I've been wanting to do. So our next speakers are, again, my family, and they just wrote a book. So I'm going to send you guys the link so you guys can purchase it, and feel honored to be able to have them today. And they've been able to accomplish this really, really big goal. Okay, so this is Corey Brazier and Will Douglas. They are leaders of a 501c3 organization for our schools of South Bend, and they help mentor and empower our youth. So they go in the schools, they speak with elementary kids, high school now.
Nice.
So they help equip them with the skills necessary to become better versions of themselves, and have recently, like I said, they wrote this book, Scholars Speak. I'll pass it around so you guys can see it. And so you can purchase it now on Amazon. And Corey Brazier is also owner of Brazier Fit Boxing, which is on the first floor, along with his father, Harold Brazier, who was a boxer as well. And so ellos son líderes de una organización de un 501c3 para nuestras escuelas de South Bend, donde se enfocan a ayudar a equiparlos con habilidades necesarias para convertirse en mejores versiones de sí mismos. So apenas hicieron ese libro, lo pueden comprar en Amazon, y los voy a dejar a ellos que hablen. Will. Thank you so much for coming today. I'm so sorry. The last one I had to translate. Yeah.
Good afternoon, ladies.
Good afternoon.
Oh, yeah, y'all got the energy. So before we get started, I want everybody to say beautiful.
Beautiful.
Say beautiful.
Beautiful.
So as soon as I walked into the room, that's the first word that came to mind. So beautiful. All of you guys are beautiful, and I want you to put that right in your brain right here for a hot second. Thank you, Miss Sonia. First of all, we love Sonia.
Yeah.
I met Sonia through Corey, through Brady Fit Boxing with my brother. He does downstairs. So every weekday at 6:30, that Miss Keisha brought that time up. We box every day that I do it, and I've been doing it for 10 years since. Okay. Why Gentlemen and Scholars? The name has value because that's how I was born and raised. I know you ladies can attest to it. You can look out, especially in schools and everyday life. We have a ton of children who are disrespectful, correct?
Yes.
Non-mannerable, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I was born in a time where it was no question. You had to act like a gentleman and scholar. So what does that mean? So yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. I still say that today to my mother. I talk to her every day. Yes, ma'am. No, sir. So we're known for spelling bees. How many of you ladies know about spelling bees? Oh, wow, that's all y'all. Been in the spelling bee.
God. It was so long ago. I remember when I lost, it was terrible.
Yeah, I was about to ask you, Mary. How was that experience for you?
Oh my God, I remember I was in third.
Come on.
I was in third. I was like in third grade. I was young.
Uh-huh.
And I was so defeated when I lost.
Okay.
My heart was sinking because I really thought, I don't remember the word, but I was up there thinking I knew it.
Exactly.
Wrong.
How about you, Miss Kay?
I don't really remember them as a young girl, but I know that I was in them. But I've had the pleasure of being in 2 of their adult spelling bees. The first one, the mayor beat me, and the second one, his wife beat me.
Oh, shoot.
There's a vendetta there. And I did the same thing you did, Mary Jo. I just knew I knew the word.
I just knew it.
And it was the
Third grade, it was like, I was like.
And then when you realize you actually knew it and you didn't mean to say what you said, that's a whole nother subject.
I remember my mom was like signaling me, and I'll never forget that. I'm like, oh, I lost. Like.
Yeah.
So the reason why I asked you guys this, and we asked everybody, I love this story. So I was in the spelling bee my 8th grade year, and I didn't want to do it. Me and Corey, we go around the schools all the time, and we got 2 spelling bees coming up in April. I know kids don't want to do spelling bees. I already know it. We asked who want to be in the spelling bee. Nobody says nothing. Well, who want to win $1,000? And everybody raised their hand, right? So my 8th grade year, I was nominated to be in the spelling bee. And I told the teacher I don't want to do it. Y'all find that in chapter 7 whenever y'all get the book. So I put my mother in the story. So I had one of those mothers. Not only was she a praying mother, but she believed in me, right? I'm going somewhere with this. Any mothers in the house?
Yes.
We go to kids and we go to mothers today, nowadays, and we said, you know what? Put your child in our spelling bee. The first thing they say is, I'll ask them to see if they want to do it. I told the teacher I didn't want to do it and went home. She called my mother. So when I walked into the house, my mother said, you're in that spelling bee. And the way I grew up, I had a mother, when she said something, you just did it. Not questioning you nothing. So my mother had enough belief in me. That was enough for me. Now let me give you a little caveat. So a year prior to that spelling bee, besides my homework, my mother made me study the dictionary, right? She said, besides your homework, take another 20 minutes and study every word in the spelling in the dictionary, from aardvark to zoologist. Only 20 minutes a day. You guys can start this with your kids right now. Only 20 minutes a day. Look up the word, give me a definition, and then a sentence to know that she knew that you understood the word, right? So I did that. So she already knew I was prepared for that spelling that you guys have, but I'm very, very happy to present to you guys today. So, Corey Brazier.
Yay!
That's pretty good. That's tough. That's why I like to go first, right? It's funny. Let's see. Imagine
to change direction. What is motivation?
According to Wikipedia, motivation is an internal state that propels individuals to engage in goal-directed behavior.
Get that?
Mm-hmm.
Again, what is motivation?
According to Wikipedia, motivation is an internal state that propels individuals to engage in goal-directed behavior.
The opportunity to speak with you ladies. I call it spice.
Spice.
Okay? I call it spice.
That sounds like a stripper now.
I'll tell you about that. I'll tell you about that name. Now, Spice, she didn't know it. She brought a little zeal to the class.
Yes, she did.
A little pushback, a little fight back. You know, as you know, I'm a coach. Okay, if this were any other class, I would test you and say, what am I a coach of? Okay, but since you already know, I'm a coach of boxing. Now, I can't help, for whatever reason, I can never take off my coaching hat. So wherever I who in here want to be successful?
Hey,
Get what I'm saying? So if I had the ability to give you the success that you desire, okay, first of all, I'm looking for you to see if you really want it. Not just kind of want it. Really want it. Remember, there's thousands out here. Okay? And there's a way about this world that
More shy, but she loves public speaking. I've been having to do more public speaking, and I've always been scared of public speaking.
you're gonna love it.
And I was like, you know what? They're local. This is, I should do this. Okay, so here, bye again. Let me see. Let me show you.
Our next speaker is a very passionate soul. She's determined to impact lives, giving her gifts, plans, and on purpose. She is the CEO of I Empower, a center here locally who offers space for community members to offer their workshops and classes. She's also the regional vice president of Primerica, which also reminds us that life insurance is not just a policy, but it's a promise to protect our family's dreams and future. She's going to tell us how she's accomplished so much in life and how powerful it is saying I am. Thank you.
I love it. Thank you for having me. Blessed to be here. I cannot believe I got to follow behind Corey Brazier though. Anya, you had to do that to me, right? I'm gonna hand these out because I took the time to make a presentation.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna send my cards around with the presentation. But while that's coming around, like Sonia said, my name is Keisha Farlow, aka Coach K Farlow. I am a regional vice president for a company called Primerica Financial Services. And through that company, I recruit, train, and develop leaders to become financial service representatives. I have 37 licensed agents in 7 states. I have also trained and developed a leader, a local regional vice president to open her own office. And so that's my goal, is to continue to develop leaders in the financial services space. Through that company, we create complimentary financial plans and introduce families and business owners to what they need financially in order to sustain and live a quality of life in retirement. So what you need to do today and over the years to make sure when you get to retirement, you're not dependent on a government system, right? So we're not falling victim or prey to Social Security, fixed income, and not being able to live the life that Corey was talking about a little bit ago. And so that's my passion, is to talk about money, financial management.
Make sure you get my follow-up.
Okay. So, and then the gentleman's scholar or the Brazier Fit, they were the only ones that were like, this is what us women came together and were able to accomplish and do. And like, I want people to start asking questions and start asking, how can I get in that group? Like, I want people to be very curious about what we're doing. And so
Just recording.
So they went out their way to make me feel special with the birthday cake. They added candles, y'all, so they could sing happy birthday and I could blow out my candles. It was a very, very special moment for me because this group is something I've been wanting to be around, people like mine, for a long time. And this is the group that I feel like I'm comfortable. I could share my vision, I could share my side, they could share their side, and everybody is like on the same page. And it's just an honor to be in the presence of some beautiful women who love to collaborate, who love to network, who love to do things in the community. And I'm looking forward the rest of the year connecting with other people and other like minds like me.
Happy birthday,
Maria Jose.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, let me get that picture. Hold on. Yes, thank you.
You can put it with your picture.
So I was really, really intentional with this vision board this year because I really, really want to knock things out of the park and focus on my city, and that's South Bend. So South Bend, get ready for me to be all up in your business when it comes to getting your image on point, okay? This is my final results. I'm going to level up the city. I have the city of South Bend on that board, and you guys are going to see more of me. Watch out. Thank you guys so much for following me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And I will see you on the next video vlog. Peace.